I'm NanoMK. Today, I'm playing Minecraft with mods in it. And in this episode, I have something special that I want to do. But first, let me show you what I've done off camera. As you can see, this is the, what's it called? The monitor from IC2. And it is monitoring the 2 nuclear reactors I set up in the last episode. And I also have this screen watching our power from these ultimate energy cubes. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so I have these levers over here which will activate the nuclear reactors. I've also set up like a whole setup here with refined storage. I did some building in here. This area looks, it's almost done. I have to get still more smooth stone. In fact, there's an actual elevator up and down. I also added these solar panels for extra power. I'm going to be adding more and more extra power. But I think it is time to turn on the reactors right now. So first I'll turn on the base power, and if everything, yep, it's active. Look at that. And where's the heat level? Let's turn on the dimension power reactor as well. Now it's active. So reactor, I'm trying to figure out where's the, oh, reactor heat is the green one. Okay. Yeah, the heat is at 0. As it should be. And this one isn't hooked up yet, channel 7. That's for the emergency nuke button. But back here, this is my setup. I was just using some more LaserIO, but with redstone signals. Let me get some cobblestone to patch that up. Now let me go show you inside of the reactor building, the fun part. So I go around and go down here. I can hear them running. This one is sending power straight to here. For the, this goes straight to the dimension builder that's in the main building, and this just goes straight to the base power. That looks a little bit weird. Anyway, yeah, they're running. I think everything is going smoothly. I added elevators, I cleaned up stuff. Here's the redstone signals going to each. See, it's on. Running as usual. And this one's on. And so everything's working great. Yes, I did add the water. And the ethereal glass and all that. And it's just running great. So, this side's still completely empty, but whatever. So now that we've got some nuclear power, I want to start, or, well, if it works out, it should be pretty quick, an operation. And I'm going to need my phased field generator for this operation. In fact, I'm going to want to put all of my important things on my hotbar except for this until it's time. So I have the dimension builder here, and what I want to do, let me just go to the base really quick. What I want to do is take this out of this dimension builder and move it to the one inside of the dimension itself. I have tested this before, and it seems to have worked. So what I'm going to do it, well, right now. So let me just make sure this is set to the correct dimension. Yes. Let me get my phased field generator. Get my dimension and go. And then I need to quickly put it in here. And then it should be fully powered now. Well, the current power says it's less than the max, but it's like really high. Alright. Well, there we go. That was rather quick. But like, look at this. I like this cool thingy, and it's like a centerpiece of the base. So now one reactor is sending power directly to this. So I shouldn't have any power problems. And if my old base blows up for some reason, I won't lose access to my new base. So that is very nice. And these are just making a ton of power. They're already into their running time. But I think both of these are maxed out in RF, so I can turn off the base power one right now. And as we go, we can check and see that one of them should be off. This one is the base power. It is turned off. Wait, no. This is the wrong one. Oh wait, no. This one is on still. It's even still sending power. This one is off. I think it's on. Why? Channel 9. This channel 9. Oh, I can't see the color. Ugh. Yeah, this one's off. There's no sound coming from it. But yeah, basically, it's working. And this automation setup is really bad, and I'm going to modify it in the future to be better. But I just wanted to use some LaserIO and nuclear reactors. And I am getting lag spikes in this world. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what the cause is, but I do know that I have a cool nuclear reactor set up now. So since we got the operation completed very quickly, I don't really have much else that I can do besides hope that it keeps working. Yeah, I mean it still has the same amount of power it did over there. What in the world? Why am I getting... I don't know why I'm getting... I'll be right back. Okay, I just opened like a task manager while I'm recording so I can monitor stuff. I really like this setup. It feels good. And what I want to do is start working on AE2 because we really need a better storage system that isn't utter garbage. Okay, refined storage isn't utter garbage. I just don't like how unreliable it seems to be. So, AE2 today we start preparing for. And I probably want to make... Well, first I need to make normal inscribers. And that requires sticky pistons. In fact, why don't I just teach it how to make sticky pistons? Right? Where is the inscriber? Learn this. And then I can access the stuff in the overworld from here, which is really cool. So I'll put that in there. And also, why don't I teach it inscriber as well? And then, why don't I teach it, where is it? Advanced inscriber. Although, I do need it, I can't teach it advanced inscriber. I need to automate these, the processors myself. So, forget that for now. Let me replace it with a recipe. What's another thing I'll need? A lot of this I have to actually make from scratch. I could probably make a charger recipe, but those aren't very difficult to craft anyway. Here we go. And now, I already have all the presses, by the way, so I'm going to pull those out right now and make myself 7 inscribers, I think. Because these can be automated too. Newer versions of AE2, the inscribers are a lot easier to work with than in older versions. Even still, I prefer AE2, what's it, things now? It used to be AE2 stuff. I'm getting those lag spikes again. What was that? That's my CPU, my goodness. That's pretty bad. Don't know what the deal is, but let's do some AE2 automation in here. Yeah, those go along that wall. And then the presses will go in these ones. And the processors, actually I need probably more, don't I? Where's all the processors? No, only 3 processors. So 3 circuits, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this should be just fine. Okay. Oh, I need to make silicon, and I can only get that by growing Certus crystals. So now I go over here. Why is everything going wrong right now? My mouse is like so old it can't even stay straight. Like sometimes it just does that. It goes in random places on its own. I'm serious. Alright. I have some sort of quartz blocks, but I don't have the... I think I need the budding ones. Submerge in what? I think this is just water. Oh, I see. If I put it in water, then it turns into the budding, which is probably what I need. So actually, I have water in here. I'll just put that right here. So just put it in water? Or am I missing something? Oh, I need a charged Certus quartz crystal first. I keep getting these lag spikes. I'm not sure what the deal is, and I don't like it. I need to... Okay, let me relog really quick. Okay, I'm back. I just logged back in, so we'll see what happens now. In the meantime, I'm going to try to automate this stuff. First, I need to get power to these chargers, and these should be able to accept normal RF, or as you might say, forge energy power. So let me just do this. We're already having an issue. I did make some like catacombs for wires and cables. That way I don't end up with the exact same problem I had with my other base, where like just behind the walls it's a total mess of wires. Instead, there's an actual semi-organized setup. Hopefully. So the power will come like right next to the building. Ugh. I also, as you can hear, How did you get out? I need a security system. You know, those guys could be spies. Not that I think about it. Yeah, I will be thinking about that. But I have other things to worry about currently. And then, if I'm just close enough, I haven't, like, extended my... not close enough. I haven't extended the range of my wireless transmitter, so I have to be really close. Oh, I know what the problem is. I just logged in, so I have to do this. Base. Dial once. The reason I cannot do wireless access stuff is because every time I relog, I have to break the controller and replace it. This is why I'm switching to AE2, and I'll probably remember this so I remember why I'm never going to use refined storage ever again. Well, I'm not sure about ever again, but I'm going to try to avoid it from now on. Just need some ultimate cables. Since I'm here, I'll just grab them from that one. And I will teleport back. I'm still looking at Task Manager, and my CPU is going up again. It's like I have a memory leak, but instead of memory, it's my CPU. It's very annoying. And something I'm going to have to take care of. It could be, now that I think about it, that I need more thermal paste. Like maybe my CPU is getting too hot. I wish like there was like a built-in temperature warning thing, but I don't think there is. Unfortunately, like saying like just a meter showing how hot your CPU is. Someone recommended that I use one of the apps from CPU-Z that can tell you that information. So I'll probably do that after this episode, because I need to figure out what the deal is with my CPU. For a second I thought that was a creeper, that the green waypoint. My brain, and probably everyone else's brain. Okay. Let's charge these. That one went quickly. I'm probably only gonna have like basic starting up AE2 here. I'm not going all the way with it because I haven't set it up yet. I'm not there yet. I'm gonna try to get this to the fullest level I can with the least amount of effort I can. So that I can grow the most crystals that I can. Yeah, this might be fun to automate. Is that the highest level? I guess it is. No, wait. Imperfect budding quartz has a chance to decay when buds grow. Now, I haven't done this in a while. Let me go to AE2. Specifically AE2 things. Isn't there a crystal growing chamber? No? Oh man. I was hoping there was a crystal growing chamber, but I guess I'll just have to do it the normal way, which isn't too bad. So, I guess what I'll do is, for now, I'll just place this here, and let it grow. Yeah, that's all I can do right now. Maybe like under the floor, I'll set up an actual automation of it. I could probably use RFTools, in fact, for the breaking and placing, because if I use the builder, I can put a filter on it if I remember correctly, and it will only break the correct block and then place it back when it's done. Although I would need it to place it in the right place. I could set that up. I could set that up. Not too much of a problem. Okay, this is taking rather long though. In fact, why don't I go look for... I don't want to hop dimensions right now. I have a suspicion that might be causing my lag going between dimensions often, which is unfortunate because I kind of need to do that. How much do I need for one? I need a lot of fluix, don't I? And there's no other way to get Certus quartz. You can't use normal quartz or anything. Really? How do I get the... I still have to get crystals though. So I just have to AFK. I really can't AFK right now. So I'll put this away for now. And what we'll do is, I don't know. I'm not sure. We completed the operation to well, first I showed you the nuclear reactors, which are cool, and then we completed the operation of moving the dimension into the dimension so that it's powered within itself instead of being powered from the old base, which is a pretty smart idea, I would say, if you can manage it. And I showed you this cool setup. I do actually like LaserIO. It's actually pretty fun to use, and they look really cool in compact places like this. So definitely keeping that for the future. But I really, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I do want to do some Mekanism reactors, I guess. I guess I could start preparing for that. Because if I do the Mekanism reactors, I will actually have access to some really cool armor, kind of like modular power suits, but less glitchy and probably easier to understand and more powerful. So, in fact, there's all kinds of stuff from Mekanism. Like, for instance, an atomic disassembler. I can craft this right now. Come on. Yeah. Next time I want to really get into Mekanism more than I did this time, because I'm mostly just using the cables. I didn't really focus on it as my main tech mod. It was IC2 because it's only in this version. What am I going to do? There's no IC2 for 1.18 or 1.20, or there's I mean, for versions between like 1.18 and 1.16 ish, there are like IC2 replacement mods, which range from pretty decent to incomplete. But they're all definitely interesting. But IC2 itself really didn't come back until 1.19, and then it's not. I don't see it in the future for some reason. I've checked, and it's not there. So whatever. Mekanism isn't a bad mod anyway. And I would like to figure out how to actually do these fission reactors. because they're cool, I think, and maybe get a fusion reactor. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm that good at Mekanism. There's a lot of gases and fluids I have to fabricate and stuff. But I should probably what did I just craft? Oh. Yes, where is it? Atomic disassembler. I actually have a ton of refined obsidian blocks because in my dimension exploring I got a dimension that had these hollow cubes that had blocks of refined obsidian in them. So I just harvested some of those. And then I can actually put this in here and it will charge far faster than putting it in one of those chargers, ironically. Look at that. The Atomic Disassembler is a great tool. It is an Omni tool. It has a few modes, although again they're set to keybinds instead of like actually being like shift right click to switch between modes. I don't know what, I think it's N? No? I'll have to look at that. But what the words, I'm getting all the wrong words mixed up. The Atomic Disassembler is a good tool to use, and I'll probably just use it. It also has 21 attack damage. It rivals this. It says it has 4 attack damage, but it has way more than that when it's turned on. So it's a really good Omni tool. Let me see how quickly my flux capacitor is charged. Let's start with the big one. Yeah, this already charges way faster than all the other stuff in my... Okay, so if you want to charge your RF stuff, use like a energy cube. They're way better. Way faster. Anyway, I don't have any other ways to stall this episode. So, unfortunately, that's the end of the video, and I'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully my computer will work better. God bless you, and goodbye.